Hello everyone, welcome to another Stat 385 video. So in this video we are going to do review for exam 2. Okay, so most of the links on this week's page and the review page will just link to the exam policy document. So if you haven't read it, you need to read it. The only errors that or the main problems that people had last time on the exam were related to this not being familiar with this document. So most of you did great. Most of you did well on the exams too. So just familiar yourselves with it again, and so that we can have another good exam experience. Mostly just refresh yourself with the exam or the material that's required and allowed, and how to set up the single sign-on with your secondary device, and get your workstation organized so that we can just cleanly let everybody in, and and then we just have a smooth sailing exam experience. Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to do is, 1 second here. Oh, I have a bunch of things already open. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through quiz number 7, and if there's time, some additional problems. I'm going to just go through this for like an hour and 30 minutes, maybe an hour 40 minutes or so. Okay, I have an alarm set. Okay, so, and then the idea, again, is so I'm putting a little bit of time pressure on myself, which I'm currently eating into right now. And you can see that I haven't gone through a lot of these problems, so this is going to be fun. I'm going to, make mistakes. I'm going to go fast, but yeah, so you can see me simulating an exam experience with a little bit of harder questions than what we did in the first exam. And yeah, so let's get started. So some of these I've seen or have done before. Some of them I haven't done in quite some time. So let's start with this one here. So tidy. Okay, so I want to look at the median total delay when flying to a particular airport, leaving any one of the New York City airports. Median calculation should ignore missing values. Rows should be from highest to lowest. Break ties with FAA code. So I want my final data set to be these 3 variables, and I have access to these in this NYC flights package. Okay, so let's restart session. Restart R. Okay. So let's do library. I need this library. NYC. Okay. All right. So I'm going to really give myself more space here. Okay. All right. So let's see. I think I need flights and airports. Let's just see really quick. Okay, so give myself a little bit more space. All right, so I have departure delay and arrival delay. Okay, so those are the variables that I want. Do I have a FAA code variable in this? I have an origin, I have a destination. Okay, so let's do flights. Summarize med delay. Give myself a little bit of real estate here. Median arrive delay plus dep delay na.rm equals true. Okay. And I want to do, let's see what that looks like. Oof. By, okay, so, oh, I'm doing this inside median. Silly me. Okay. Median, oops. Okay, dot by equals dest. There we go. Okay, so now I have destination airport, median delay times. I'm removing the NA values. This looks pretty good. However, I need FAA code for this variable name, and I need port name. And I think that I can get that stuff from airports, but airports is actually going to load in a bunch of other stuff that I don't want. Okay, so we have name and we have FAA. Okay, so we want to left join airports by equals C. Okay, so I have dest, mid, delay, name. Okay, so it looks like I got everything I need and more. So I need to just select the things that I want. I want FAA code equals dest, port name equals name, and median delay. Right? Yeah. Okay, great. Now I need to arrange it by descending medium delay. So we see the airports you don't want to fly to out of New York. Breaking code or breaking ties by FAA code. Looks good. All right, so let's try it. Oh, that would be bad. I need to give it a name. Okay. It looks like it is in fact a Tibble. Okay, good. All right, so let's copy this in. Come on, come on, come on. Move this. Can I move this over a little bit more? Okay, give myself a little bit more space to code. Okay. Come on. I don't think that the autograder will have too many problems like this, too many speed problems on the exam. It seems to be going really slow. I hope Prairie Learn didn't just like time out on me or something. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for who built the planes. Jeez. Okay, well, I'm just gonna read this over while this is working. Okay, so starter code below. Let's create a new thing. So tidyverse, NYC flights again. Access to the same data sets. Consider reading the documentation of these objects. May have to. Haven't looked at this one in quite some time. So I want to create a table named LA aircraft with elements manufacturer and N. Each row of this data should contain measurements related to the manufacturer of aircraft that fly from any of the 3 NYC airports to any of the 6 LA commercial airports. So I'm gonna need this. So on the exam, you won't have like this external reading and to do in sort of a time pressure thing, or in a time pressure context. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just create a new variable called LA airports. Okay, LAX. John Wayne Airport. Strange code. Burbank. I think it's Burbank, right? Ontario. Long Beach. San Bernardino. Okay. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully. Okay, good. That came back. I got full marks. Good. Wow, took a long time. Okay, good. So now I can actually proceed with this one. And as such, I'm now going to clear all of this, restart R. Restart R. Okay. Tidyverse. I know I need that. And I know that I need the NYC flights. Okay. Great. Good. Now I can. Okay. So I have LA airports. So, okay, so each row of the data should contain measurements related to the manufacturer of aircraft that fly from any of the three. Okay, so the manufacturer column should be the manufacturer name, and the N column should measure the number of times an airplane from that manufacturer flew from NYC to LA in 2013. Okay, so let's see here. Airlines. Okay, no. Planes. Okay, manufacturer. Okay. Cool. So we have different years. Flights. Let's get a little bit more space for flights here. Actually, let's just do a lot more space. All right, so I have year, tail number. Okay, so planes has a tail number and a year and has manufacturer. Okay, so let's see, flights, and then I have destination. So I want to do, first of all, filter dest and LA airports. Okay, so you can see that one of the things I'm doing is that I break the problem down and I run every single code just to make sure that I don't get errors and can kind of check every single step. And I know it seems like that's going to waste time, but in the long run, it'll save time as you will be able to do just sort of on the fly debugging. Okay, so first of all, so I've isolated LA airports. Okay, I need manufacturer. Okay, so I need to get left join planes by tail number. I thought tail, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. By. Okay. So that didn't. Okay. a whole bunch of information here. And now I have manufacturer. Cool. Okay. Summarize. And I want to get n equals n by equals manufacturer. Order the rows based on n from highest to lowest. Okay. Arrange desk n. Boeing, Airbus Industry, and okay. Looks right. Do I need to give it a name? Of course I do. No, wait, do I? Aircraft. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this looks pretty good. Okay. All right. This is going to take forever again. It shouldn't, right? Why is this taking so long on the auto grader? My internet shouldn't do anything. Is Prairie Learn just a day where everybody's using Prairie Learn? Okay, good. Whew. All right, now into a bunch of baseball questions. Okay, and I should say that on the exam, we are not going to test baseball questions just due to the fact that there is a big advantage for having domain knowledge of baseball. So although, as we've seen, they make such great data analysis and data wrangling questions just due to the fact that there's an abundance of data in baseball, and and people have spent so much time collecting that data in ways that can be wrangled. It just wouldn't be fair to the people who don't know baseball to test on an exam. So just fair warning, we won't be doing that. Okay. I know I need for these Tidyverse Lawman. Okay. So what do I need to do for this? Team payroll by year. Okay, so we have all of this stuff. Team payroll by year. Okay. So wrangle the data made available from Lawman. Create a table named Team Payroll. Okay. Team Payroll. All right. With elements year, team, name, and payroll. Each row should contain measurements related to an MLB team for a particular year. Columns year, name are the year, team's identifier, and team name respectively. The column payroll should measure the team's payroll. Okay. So let's go to... Done correctly, your result should cause you to dislike the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two teams that spend a lot of money on players. If you're a baseball fan that is not a fan of one of those teams, you're probably constantly annoyed by them spending so much money. All right, so salaries. Let's do, okay, so I can see all the players' salary data back to 1985. I want to do summarize. Payroll equals sum salary. Okay, so that's total payroll. I just wanted to check to see if there's NA values in it. I didn't think that there were. And I want to do dot by I want to do team ID, year ID. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so then what do I need? So I have team identifier, but I don't have team name. So let's check out teams. So teams, we have name. Okay, so I want to left join that in. Left join teams by I want to do team ID and year ID. Oops. Wait, what? Oh. Give myself a little bit more space here. Okay. This contains too much information. I just want to select year ID, team ID, name, and payroll. Did this not create a tibble? That's very annoying. Okay. Well, we'll do that. Fix that issue. Okay. And then arrange desk. Payroll from high. Order the rows with some payroll. Okay, so I'm gonna do order desk payroll. Okay, got a bunch of Yankees and Dodgers, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Okay, so now what do I need to do? Is there anything else? Order the rows based on payroll from highest to lowest. Do I not need anything else? Okay, and then I want to call this team payroll. All right, sounds good. Come on, AutoGrader. Okay, well, I guess if it's just gonna... Okay, good. Got it. Who is the real Mr. October? All right. Okay, so let's restart R. Clear this session, restart R. We'll keep tidyverse lawman. All right. Okay, so I want to wrangle the data made available by lawman, create a new table called postseason games. Okay. Each row should contain measurements related to an MLB player. Columns player ID, name first, name last. Column N should measure the total number of postseason games that player has appeared in. And order the rows based on N from highest to lowest, break ties by player ID. Okay. So batting post is what we're gonna want to work with here. Let's check out the, oops, that's right, gotta load this in. Batting post, wow. Oh my goodness, it goes all the way back to 1884. Player ID, okay, so I want to summarize n equals n player oh wait, sorry. Dot by player ID. Okay. Arrange desk N player ID. Okay, cool. Stupid thing we need to ask. Okay, much better. What happened? This should be a lot more games. Did something wrong here. Oh, I see. Got it. N equals Okay, anyways, so I need to sum up the games, not the actual rows. It's not one row for every single game. It's one row for series. Okay. I also need to get name first, name last. All right, so let's see here. Let me just read the documentation. Batting postseason batting statistics, number of games. Okay, so I want to summarize N equals sum G player ID. Does that work? There we go. That looks better. Okay. So now I need to left join. I think it's people. Yes. Okay. By equals player ID. Let's just make sure it all works. Okay, yeah, you know what? Keeping that as Tibble is just going to be a lot easier. Okay, so I get all the detail on the players, but that's not fun. I need just the variables that I want. So player ID. Name first, name last, N. Now let's see what that looks like. Okay, looks good. Name first, name last, and what am I calling this? Postseason games? Okay. I'd say that looks, just run it one more time. Player ID, name first, name last, N. Okay. Looks good. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Stay on page. All right, so what do I need to do here? Teddy versus Laman. This is the winning percentage one. Okay. The famous winning percentage. Let's clear everything. Session. Okay. Oops. What did I do? Oh, did I just do it new? I meant to restart it. Oh, shoot. Oh, I can just get rid of that one. Okay, sorry. Session. Restart R. Okay. Library. All right, so I need to do, okay, each row of this data should contain measurements related to MLB franchise, French ID, and French name. Okay, and we should say start should measure the first year the franchise existed, and be last year. Total number of games, wins, losses, winning percent. Order the rows based on winning percent. Doesn't seem like there's a tiebreaker for this one. Okay, so let's see here. I need teams and teams franchises, I think. So let's just look at teams real quick. Oh my goodness. Okay. French ID, French name. So let's look at teams, French, oh nice. French ID, French ID, French names. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna get the French names, franchise names, and this gets all the other information because it's got wins, it's got games, it's got losses. Sweet. And what do I want to call this? I want to call this French wins. Teams, okay. So first of all, I want to summarize. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff here. I want to do start equals min year ID, right? Yeah. N equals max year ID. Just see what this looks like. Oh wait. Dot by equals French ID. Okay, cool. Man, a lot of early era teams just kind of folded up really quick, it seems. All right, it's fine. Okay, good. So I think I'm doing something right here. Let's do N equals, what is N? Number of games. W equals sum wins. L equals sum losses. Okay. So far, so good. Doesn't look like there's any NA values. Okay, mutate. I want win percent. And win percent is defined. Win percentage of that franchise. Okay, so technically speaking, there's a lot of games that didn't get resolved or were tied or something, so the wins plus the losses don't actually add up to total games. In baseball, there can be rain delays, so a game could get rained out due to weather and not conclude and then gets made up at a later date. I'm not 100% sure if all those are in this data set, but if it would, this would sort of underestimate team win percent. Okay. Range desk. And I want to cool. Okay, but I need to, wait a minute. Yeah, 1,000 games. And I'm gonna do a filtering over here so that technically this would be a little bit, is it strictly more? Strictly more than 1,000 games. So that these operations are performed on the number of teams that we actually want to run this on. instead of like for all the other teams that we don't care about. So it should be like just a little bit faster. Okay, cool. So we have Yankees, Giants, Dodgers. Okay, wait, I'm missing something. I need French names. Okay. Let's left join team franchises by French ID. Then select. Okay. Maybe a little bit cool. Be a little bit lazy here, but it'll work. Okay. French ID, French name, start. Let's make sure we have everything. French ID, French name, start, end, NWL, win percentage sorted by win percent. French wins. Okay, we should be good. Okay. Copy it. Come on, AutoGrader. Okay, still says pending. Okay. Who has time to wait on the AutoGrader? Okay, so let's get rid of everything here. Wipe that. Restart R. Did I restart? Okay, good. Okay, how are we doing? Good, got that one right. Career salaries. Wrangled the data made available by Lawman, created Tibble, named career salaries with elements. Player ID, name first, name last, earnings. Each row of the data should contain measurements related to an MLB player. Columns player ID, name first, name last, player identifiers, first name, last name. Earnings should be career earnings. Okay, so salaries and people. Okay, we're starting to build some momentum. A lot of these are involved in the exact same data set. Okay. Salaries. Earnings equal. You know what? I'm going a little bit too fast. I'm starting to go a little bit too fast. Let's slow down. Okay, salaries. Okay, so we have salary. Okay, sum salary by equals dot by equals player ID. Cool. Man, this as Tibble thing. Okay, cool. And you know what? I'm gonna just do arrange. I'm sure that this has to be, yeah, break time. Okay. Earnings and player ID. That checks out. Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter. Okay, a bunch of Yankees. All right. So what do we need to do? We need to get our familiar information from the people's data set. Left join people by player ID. Okay, that gets, oops. Oh, helps if I spell things correctly. And we get all of the information from player. And then we want to select player ID, name first name, last, and earnings. How's it look? All-Star Julius, Derek Cheater, CC's. Okay, fun. And this should be called something. Career salaries. Nice. Looks good. Let's try it. Oh dear, pending. Hey, now you're an all-star. Okay, let's actually, while the auto grader is loading, actually, I don't want to get too far ahead. Okay, so let's just read it. Tidy versus lineman, all-star. Okay, Wrangle data called all-star appearances, player ID, first name, last name, appearances. The column appearances should measure the player's career all-star game appearances by row in the all-star full data set. Oh, well, that's just going to be counting rows. That's what I tried to do last time on that postseason one. Okay. That one seems pretty easy. Relative to... I don't like saying things are easy. Relatively easy. Okay, so we want to clear R, restart R. Okay, so we'll load in the packages again, and all-star full, need that. Okay. All-star game goes back to 1933. Doesn't go back to 1871. Interesting. Appearances from highest to lower. Okay. Still need name for. All right. So. Sunrise. Appearances. Oops. No. No. Appearances equals n dot by equals player ID. Yeah, okay. Good. I think that's good. Let's just check. Yeah, that seems to make sense. Okay. So, what do I need to do here? This one's, yeah, pretty... I'm going to say it's simple, or relatively simple, and then I'm going to make an error. Guaranteed. Okay, so... Let's not have that happen. I need to get our familiar information from people. By equals player ID. Get all the stuff. Okay. Select. Don't want to type all that out. Do you want to display it? Okay. You know what? I almost did do it too. I almost made a mistake. That would have been deserved. And quite funny. Okay. I still might make a mistake. I shouldn't be too overconfident with this one. Okay. All-star appearances equals this thing. Now I'm like really nervous I'm gonna mess this up. Okay, it looks good. Appearances from highest to lowest, break ties by player ID. work. Okay. Huh? Oh, I want a system overview. Fish encounters. R code tidyverse. Fish encounters. Okay, wrangle the fish encounters to create a table named fish wide with elements. This stuff should contain measurements related to a fish in the original data. Each column, except for fish, should record whether or not that particular fish was seen at each of the stations in the original data. Use one is the fish was seen at that station and 0 otherwise. These are the different stations, I guess. Fish release. Okay. Take it. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So let's first, I guess we're through a baseball. Fun. Okay, restart R. Library tidyverse. Fish encounters. Okay. I'm so silly. Okay. God, this one's at least a tibble. Okay, so we have this. You know what? So I've only been recording for about 46 minutes, and so I'm feeling pretty good on time. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time here. Okay, so I get this fish, all of these observations, and then I get this fish, all these observations. Okay, and I want to essentially get this so I have one row per fish. All right. So I need to pivot wider. Okay. Names from station. Names. No, sorry. Values from scene? Yeah, it's got to be right. So a bunch of NA values. Oh, because those are the fish wasn't seen at that station. It's all missing. Oh, this probably comes up all the time. Okay, is there something I think there's something I can do as one of the arguments. Values fill. I'm gonna read the documentation. Pretty sure that that's right. Pivots wider. Values fill. This would be a name list if you want to apply different fill values. Function apply. Okay. Optional. A scalar value that specifies what each value should be filled in with when missing. So I want that to be 0. I want that to be 0 for this. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. It's pretty good. Is that it? Each column should be fish. Record whether or not the particular fish was seen at each of the stations in the original data. All right. Fish wide. Each column should be. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. starter code. As a result, you have access to an object named WHO. Bring all the data and create a longer with country, year, cases. Each row of the data should contain measurements related to a country and year. Combination. The original data cases column should record the number of cases of tuberculosis in that country during that year. Do not include rows of country and year combinations that only have unknown cases indicated by NA values. Okay. This will be sorted by country alphabetically, then by year ascending. Okay. Got my fish counters one correct. Oops, what'd I do? Okay, just reloaded it. All right, so let's do this. Session restart. Do that. That looks nicer. Okay, WHO. Nice. So we have country, year, cases. So I want to, oh, we have these different, oh, I see. I think I see. Oh, I have all these different, oh, these are all different demographics. That's right. Okay. So, WHO, pivot longer, calls equals, that's the last one. You know what, I should, give me 1 second here. How many of these do I actually have? Is there more? Let's see here. Country and year combination at the root. Country during that year. Do not include rows for country year. Okay. Names to, okay, I'm getting a little bit carried away here. Okay, names to, oops, wait a minute, what? Give me a second here. Okay. Okay, got it. So what happens when you do this? Okay. Names 2 equals key. Values drop and A equals true. Okay. Okay, so I create this new, okay, so key. All right, so then I need to, but I just want country and year. So I need to do a little bit more work. All right, so I need to, I'm gonna select the things I want. Country, year, key, which is kind of this placeholder variable that I'm going to get rid of. Now, group by country, year, and summarize cases equals sum cases, and I don't really need that. Groups equals drop. Okay. Looks good. That's a lot of tuberculosis though. Okay. WHO longer. Just run it to make sure. Yep. Okay. Please, 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 please. All right. Come on. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's the quiz. After talking through it and going through some documentation, some of these questions I haven't looked at before, which I guess you guys have all experienced that. So it's not novel or particularly interesting. But okay, so we went through the quiz in a little under an hour with me talking through it. So if this were an exam, we'd still have 50 minutes to go. So that's promising. So hopefully that this was instructive. I think that, let's see, I got a little bit of time. I got a lot of time left because I set it for 4 o'clock. I don't think we need to make this video too much longer. But here's a good way to get some, granted this won't be necessarily the same type of thing since there's not like an auto grader. You go through some of the practice exams too. Have ads pay for your browsing. Yeah, it's fine. Huh? No, I don't. Continue without supporting. Yeah, that's what I want. MLB WAR by year. So we can do. So this. Oh wait. We can go to. Wait. I don't want to do that. I want. Most 10-win seasons. Okay. So this we could use the baseball data in MOM and try to answer these questions as quickly as possible. Okay, should we try it? Let's see if we can do this in 7 minutes. Okay, so 10 win seasons. Okay. Granted, this is going to be through, I don't know when this was created. Okay, well, I'm burning through time. Okay. Library. Lawman. It's pitching, right? Pitching. As Tibble. Okay. So I want to... Actually, you know what? Let's just do filter wins greater than or equal to 10, right? We want 10 win seasons. Let's get this so we can... Fun. Okay. Not as fun as our little tidyverse thing. Okay. Summarize. N equals N, right? Because I want total wins greater than 10. Dot by equals player ID. Cool. Okay, and then I want to arrange N player ID. Awesome. Okay, now I want to left join people by equals player ID. I need to spell things correctly. I need to get better at that. Okay. But let's do something fun. Let's do unite name. Wait. Call equals name. Okay, actually I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, let's not get too fancy. Let's do select name first. I don't need player ID anymore. Name last N. Cool. Okay, I got a lot of time. Let's try to figure out this unite thing. We did this in class. It's just, okay, unite. That's that. There we go. That's what I was missing. Unite name equals. No, sorry, being silly. Name first name last. Sep equals. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. And let's do print n equals 30. Okay, let's start typing. Don Sutton. Nolan Ryan. Roger Clemens. Greg Maddox. Wow, this must be, I think it just does last name, but what I did was fancy. Cy Young, Steve Carlton. Can I wish I could just import it in like our auto grader. Tom Glavin. Tommy John. Ted Lyons. Oh, okay. Musina, Tom Seaver. Oh, is this organized by... Oh, I see. It's organized by year. Well, who did I type in? Mike Messina, Tom Seaver. Warren Spahn. Pete Alexander. Pete Alexander. Randy Johnson. Perry. Pettit. Plank. Blylevin. Burley. Hubble. Jenkins. Cotts. Martinez. Roberts. Wynn. Did I miss people? Did I not do this? Right? 10-win seasons. Oh, Clemens, 1907 to 19. Oh, ran out of time. What did I do wrong? Oh, I must have. Oh, Walter John. I just skipped over him. Okay, so I went too fast with some of the fancy stuff, but I got a little unite in there. Little additional practice. Little style points, I guess, but then I just didn't type in all the names correctly. Oh, I see. Let's see here. Verlander, Moyer. Where's Jamie Moyer? Is he on here? Did I miss him? I don't see him. Verlander, that's 2023, so okay. Well, says we're smart for doing this. Okay, so that's good additional practice. Is there any more of these that are fairly good? MLB All-Stars. That's interesting. What does this one look like? Oof. 15 minutes, it's a lot. Just not feeling that one. Although it would be pretty straightforward, I think. Let's skip it. No. Pitching rotations. 2009 rookie no-hitters. 7 ways to reach first base. New York City captains, managers. Oh, this is kind of fun. Okay. 4 minutes. That's going to be tough. Okay. So get the 50 home run hitters. Okay. Batting. Oh, this is... Right? Oh. select player ID, HR. Okay, let's see here. Left join people by equals player ID. Okay, what do I want? Select. I want name last HR. I want to print this out. Print n equals 50. Okay, now I have my names. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. Except I'm gonna have to, okay. Ruth. Ruth should be one of these, right? Yeah, there he is. Ruth. Bonds. Judge. Maris. Griffey Jr. Is Griffey Jr. on here? Griffey. I think it's supposed to be Griffey Jr. Greenberg. Greenberg. Howard. Okay, let's find McGuire and Sosa. Those guys hit a lot of home runs. McGuire. Sosa. Stanton. I guess I thought that this would be one where you type it in. Stanton, there he is. Fox. Do you see him? There he is. Fox. Gonzalez. A lot of different Gonzaleses, but I know that this one's at least. I probably should have kept first and last name. Oh my goodness. I know you. If you're still watching this, you're probably just kicking and screaming at me for skipping over the guys. Rodriguez. Okay. So now I'm at Hack Wilson. Where is he? There he is. Wilson, Griffey, Ruth, Kiner. Mantle, Ortiz. Mickey Mantle, David Ortiz. I probably should have done something with some uniques in here, but I felt like I was pressed on time. Bautista, Alonzo, Davis, Mays, Alonzo, Davis, Foster, Tomei, Mize, Foster, Jones, Fielder. Okay, Prince Fielder. Did I miss Olsen? Jones. They're all here. Okay, so what did I... Wow, I could have done this a little bit better by picking unique values. Okay, well anyways. So, but you can see how fast you can go. 4 minutes is not a long time. It's better to know them, but we're still beating the average. So, okay, I think I'm starting to ramble on some of these. Let's do just one more and then call it a day. 200 wins since 2000. Oh, another. Okay, well, gives all the teams that the player picked. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is going to be in pitchers. So I want as Tibble pitchers. Okay. Filter year ID greater than or equal to 2000. Okay, I want to do summarize wins equals sum wins W dot by equals player ID. pitching. Okay. I want to do arrange desk player ID. Yep, sorry, E wins. Okay, and now I want to left join people by equals player ID. And then we want to get select name first, name last, wins. Okay. Sabathia. Not a good start. Okay. Verlander. Oh, okay, this is old, or maybe it's new and okay, spell the things right. Burley, Cologne, Hudson, Scherzer, Lester. You know, I bet Kershaw. I think that Wainwright was active and just got it in the most recent year. Okay, finally. Wow, that was quick. Okay, good. All right, we're ending on a high note. Okay, so Sporkle, fun if you kind of know what you're doing. So this left join player ID, get name first, name last is just sort of key to this. That's kind of the commonality theme for this stuff. Okay, cool. All right, you know, I'm gonna end it here. That was pretty fun. Let me know. Come to office hours if you want to go through more data wrangling exercises or want to prep further or ask any questions. All right. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.